What's up, family? How you doing today? You know what? This is a hard recording for me. I'm gonna walk through and try to just quickly show the 2022 YouTube model, and then just talk about price action for myself and for my journal, and just walk through it for at the end of this video. Um, so what I've been doing for the last, I guess, 14 days now is going through the New York kill zone from 7 to 10 a.m. That's in this gray box to look to see if I see the 2022 YouTube model, and have that this kill zone be my trading hours and be done for the day. After watching price today, I'm like, I think I need to extend my work hours 7 to 10, excuse me, 7 to 11, or 8 to 11, because I'm in California, and how realistic is it for me to get up every morning at 4 o'clock in the morning to do my work? It sounded good when I was first doing this exercise, but how sustainable is it? If I can do really well every time I wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning, like this trade right here was a whole, less than 30 minutes, and then I could be done for the day and I can go back to bed. So it's like I have to weigh it and determine how important is this to me to make that kind of sacrifice. But just this is a 30-second chart. I see the model right here. Would I prefer to take a trade on a higher time frame? Yes, but this is just what it is. So here is the model right here. It is clear as day. Entry into the fair value gap. Take it up a whole, 20 points. What is that? 19 points up to previous day high. I'm done for the day. Interesting enough, it comes back to my entry and then goes up higher. This other gray box up here is a daily rejection block. And, initially I had my target up here at consequent encroachment of the daily rejection block, but it didn't quite get there. And so, that is a model that I saw. It's on the 30-second chart. There was another one right here. Although I probably would have been like, we took previous day high. Is that something I want to do? But again, it's here. It even came, it looks like it made it into that lower rejection block. I'm not going to zoom in. Not rejection block, fair value gap. But I don't think I would have got tagged in there. So I would have had to at least had it be like an OTE entry. Um, let's just see. Uh, yeah, that's the clean OTE. So then again, it would have just had to be like low hanging fruit, or, understand this is accumulation, manipulation, and then distribution down. Um, I tend to be the kind of person that I just want to hold. I don't just take profit, take profit, take profit. So that's like something that I have to overcome in my journey. Um, this up here. Oh, okay. So here, careful now. We had news today. Our news was, what do we have today? Let's look at this. We had, today is Thursday, unemployment, and then flash services, PMI. So I would like to think that I would just be, not try to be the big dog on campus and trade until the price kind of settles after that, um, after the news. And this was just nasty business all up in here. Um, and that's it. Like, even looking on the 30-second chart, I don't really see the model up in here. It's just messy. Going to the 1 minute chart just so I can have it for my journal. Maybe when I look back at this, I'll be like, oh my God, there it is right there. I just don't see it. Um, if I use liquidity inside of a fair value gap, we got that there. We got displacement above this high here. It came back into this fair value gap, but I just like a clean model. I'm just a clean model kind of person. So I just don't see anything like really clean. And then, the higher time frame, the higher up I go, um, it's just I don't see it. This is the news, so I'm not gonna be messing with that. I don't see it. So that's it. Like I saw it the 30-second, it took me up to previous day high. Boom, get your money gone. Good night. Go back to bed. Workday is over. If I was down here and I did take this trade and I bought two contracts, risk let me see. I would want to put my stop right here. So at least I could get maybe four contracts. Hey, how about let's get maybe six contracts. I want to stay within my $500 limit. Come up here to previous day high, $2,300, less than 30 minutes. Good night, goodbye. I'm done for the day. So it's great. But I just have to be mindful, not get disoriented on the lower time frames, understand what the, initial draw on liquidity for this particular trade is and be ready to get out. So that's that. Now I want to look at it. Okay, so, if you care about Jamie, this is for you. Don't worry about nobody else. If you're still here, I just want to talk about today. So in one of my videos yesterday, I was talking about AMD and I was like, let's see if, we manipulate down overnight, I was thinking, so then we can have distribution up. And I'm just like a diehard bull for no good reason, like I need to be bidirectional. um So, that's what I was thinking. And so I really, really, I'm kind of like, you would have thought I didn't push a button today. I'm just tape reading. I'm just watching, but I'm disappointed that I just did not read this properly. And I want to be to a point where I'm reading this, better. So, and if I keep at it, it'll come with time. So one of the things, if we talk about the daily bias video, or trainings, don't even worry about it. We know based on how this candle closed that the draw on liquidity is previous day low. So instead of me like really trusting that and understanding that we're in a premium of this daily range, and um trusting that the high time frame PD array rejection block will be respected, especially after this volume imbalance was filled. Like the way price happened this morning, like this was AMD. Let me turn off some of this mess that's on my chart. Let's just get rid of all of this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pause it while I clean up the chart. Hold on real quick. Oops. Let me pause it real quick. You know what? I'm gonna leave that 2022 YouTube model. I'm gonna leave that video and then I'm gonna do a second video because I want to put this in my AMD playlist for my notes. So I hope I said everything that I wanted to say. If I do what I do want to point out is over here. Let me see if I see it. If I were to extend my work hours to oh god, 11 o'clock, because here's a model right here for the short. Come on, give me a shoot. I want to trade the model. I could get in here, and that's at 10:30. If I knew I was in distribution, I would be cool with that, even with all this chop, So I'm gonna talk about that in the next video. But here's our stop rate, here's our displacement, below a low, fair value gap comes into it, acts all jankified, but then eventually it drops. So with extended hours, there's another model there. That's on the 1 minute chart. There might be something up here on the 30-second chart. Let's just give it a look, see. Uh, Nothing that is super duper clear for me. It doesn't mean it's not there. Right here is one. Stop rate, displacement. We got some lows in here with a fair value gap right there and entry in there. And just hold on tight. So I'm gonna talk about this more in my next video because, like I said, I want it in my AMD what you call it, playlist, and not combined with my 2022 YouTube model. So that's it. Man, I'm gonna tell you, this is real hard. It's hard to clear. Back testing is hard. Well, forward testing and back testing, to come and to do this work and um like see it all in hindsight and all of that. It's especially when there's days when you just miss it, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking that the market should do what I want it to do, and the market never does what I want it to do, right? So here's another opportunity over here. If I just really believe we were ready to take off, we rated stops up here, came into the rejection block. We had a displacement down. We don't have a fair value gap until this fair value gap. Sometimes you might be like, oh my God, I'm going to get in at 50%, but you just would have missed it here. So then it's just like, where do you get your next opportunity? If you trust you're in distribution, then there you go. All right, that's it for this one. I need to do another one to soothe my soul. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.